Hello, 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 everybody. This is Shalene, the Color in Book Nook. And I changed my mind on what I was going to color in. So I figured since this was already out from yesterday's video, that we will work on this. It's just waiting for people to come in. And I hope everybody is having a great day. This is for relaxing today, and yeah. Who's all here? Anybody here? So I do have the dog, and you know she likes to bark. My husband is home, so you might be hearing him also. Hi, Crystal. So this is the first time using my StreamYard, and I see that it is a little bit lags, just a little bit like using OBS. Hi, Lisa. How are you? So, yep, I thought I'll try StreamYard, see how it works out for me. So, Crystal, you sent me the link. Is that the one I use to use StreamYard? See, everybody told me there's no lag with StreamYard, just OBS. I think I'm gonna see. I don't know how to Zoom using StreamYard. I only know how to do anything with OBS. Oh my. I'm new to this. Oh, okay. Hi, Barb. My Christmas was really good. Lisa, you got your days right. Hi, Rochelle. I'm sorry you're still not feeling well, and I appreciate the thumbs up. So I'm thinking, since I'm not using OBS, or maybe I can go into OBS and before I clicked on anything, I could have gone in and zoomed. I'm learning, and I'm technical stupid. So just bear with me. So, hi, Sandy. I'm going to color in this Whimsical Wonders using my Prismas. Because I did the skin tone yesterday in my video. So I thought I'll just keep working on it since it's sitting here. And sometimes it looks like I am freezing. Is everybody else having any issues? Okay, something's just not acting right. Okay, there it goes. Hi, Dawn. How are you? I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to use this, but it keeps looking like it keeps freezing on me, and I don't know why. And I think it's my laptop because I'm having issues with it. And it might just be my laptop. So is it freezing on your end? I keep having to click live when I'm in YouTube. Okay, so I have it on YouTube just so I'm making sure it's working right. So Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. So it's just my laptop then. Okay, I am trying to decide what colors I want to use on these flowers. I am thinking purple because, that's my favorite color. Hi, Kim. I'm hoping I've said hi to everybody that's come in. And I know Rochelle said she's not feeling good. Yeah, no, it's my laptop then, Crystal. I'm having issues with my laptop because I have speakers hooked up to it, because sometimes when people are streaming or even watching videos, some people I can't hear. So I have speakers up on the shelf up above, and one day I was moving my camera around and I knocked down the speaker and it hit my laptop and it put a dent in the mouse of the laptop. And ever since then, I've had issues with my laptop. It's going to have to go to Best Buy. That's all I have to say. It's got to go and get worked on. I just keep putting it off because I don't want them to keep my laptop for a few days. Because I rely on it. I mean, I can use my old laptop. It has OBS on that, because I used to use that one. But then it wasn't working. Hi, Color and Diva. How are you? Yeah, so I always, even using OBS, I've always put up YouTube because it's easier for me to follow along. So what did everybody do today, and what are you coloring? So yeah, I was going to work on a whip from last year, but I'm like, this is still sitting out from yesterday, so let's just continue coloring in this. And then tonight, sorry to hear that, Grace. Tonight, I will be in Crystal's live stream with Tia, and we are going to talk planners. So, Crystal, do you want my camera focused down on the table, or do you want it on me? And am I like helping you guys? Because I'm already set up for this week. But I did get, it's up to me. Okay, then I'll probably keep it down. What got delivered, Grace? So look what came today. So I got my Faber-Castell gold Fabers. Dawn is diamond painting. So this is the largest set you can get of theirs. So I got this with my Amazon gift card my husband got me for Christmas. And the diaper caddy came in. So this is what it looks like. Oh, come on. So this is what it looks like. And I can't wait to use it. It's got pockets here. It's got a big pocket here. It's got 3 more pockets here. And it's got zippered pocket here. Grace got a diamond painting today. And then in this pocket here, it's got loops for pens, and it's got a Velcro pocket. And then this here has, this is Velcroed on, so if you don't want this divider in, you can take it out. Oh, okay. It's Tutorial Tuesday. I don't know, Grace. Did you get it from Diamond Art Club? Hi, Robert. So I can't wait to set this up and use it. I am excited because I do have another one, but it's smaller. And I think the smaller one is where I'm going to store like all my gel pens. But the ones I'm using for the month, I'm going to keep in the new caddy. And the dog's sniffing it like she really needs it. Oh, Crystal, I did not tell you. You need to watch these. Let me see. I will go find them. Okay. I'm going to send you 2 links for people that use these diaper caddies. Okay. I'm going to send you the 2 links. There's 1. There's 2. So here's 1. And here's the other one. And they store their planner in it so they can cart it from room to room. Their gel pens, highlighters, whatever you want in there. My cats are doing really good. In fact, Christmas night, after we got back from my parents, I was sitting, first I got to tell you about Christmas morning. So we all know Pearl used to be, hi Lisbel, Pearl used to be up here on the table every time I live streamed, made videos. Pearl's always been up my butt. She follows me in the bathroom. She sleeps on top of me every single night. But she stopped about 2 months ago. She no longer has anything to do with me. She no longer sleeps with me, nothing. So Christmas Day, I think it was Christmas morning, as Justin spent the night, and I was telling Justin how Pearl's been acting around me. So Christmas morning, Scott came in the family room where the tree and all that is, and Scott doesn't normally come into the family room. He normally is in the living room. That's where his TV and everything is. But he came in to sit with us, and Pearl came running in and was all over him. So I looked at Justin and I said, see, now she has nothing to do with me. So I called her and I called her. Now she's only a few feet away from me. She can hear me. She is acting like she does not hear me. She turned her back on me, nothing. But she's just a loving up Scott. She's a brat, I'm telling you. So Christmas night, we get back from my parents. And I put my pajamas on and I said, well, I'm going to go watch a bunch of the live stream, the premieres. I'm going to watch premieres on the big screen TV, but I'll have it on the laptop so I can chat. Yeah, I think so, Grace. I think she is very mad at me for bringing these cats into the house. So I'm sitting there watching the premieres and she jumped up in my lap. and was really, really lovey for about an hour. And it made me cry, and it was the best gift I got that day. She has not done it since, but it's progress. Yeah, she's got a very bad bent nose. Plus, she got into trouble when we brought them here because she was attacking them, and she got in trouble for that. So, yes, she's got a very bad bent nose. And she has always been the bully in this house with all of our other cats except Rascal. She has never ever been able to bully Rascal, and he's the only cat we have left from the other cats. So she was always a bully with Molly, Ruby, and Outsider. Well, she tried to be a bully to Blitz, and Blitz put her in her place. And she was a bully to Allie the day after we got them, but I yelled at her that she has to be nice, and I tried to make her be nice, and she wouldn't. But she doesn't go after Allie anymore, and she doesn't go after Blitz because Blitz put her in her place. So ever since then, she has not had anything to do with me. But it's funny because I can go in, if she's in the kitchen, or she likes to sleep sometimes in the bathroom in front of the heat duct. If she's in the, I can go to her and love her up, but she doesn't come to me. So I can go and love her up. She'll let me. She just doesn't come to me, and she doesn't follow me, and she doesn't come in here for my videos or live streams anymore. It's just, at first I thought it might be because she's mourning the other cats. Hi, Crystal. I got two crystals in here. So, yeah, just been very strange. And if you have pets, you know that they can have a bent nose. What Sunday? Oh, Keely already wants adult Mad Libs. Sunday was too funny. That was a good time. Um, yeah, it's been a rough year, Robert. We lost Molly back in March, I believe it was. She was 14. She just started losing a ton of weight, turned into a skeleton. And we had the vet run every test imaginable, and we couldn't find anything wrong with her. So she stopped eating. So we had to put her down. And then Ruby was diagnosed with cancer. We had surgery, and the cancer just spread. Grace. And then a week after we lost Ruby, then I lost Outsider. He was 17, so that one I wasn't surprised. Ruby was only 10. But yeah, Outsider I wasn't surprised. But the other two I was. And Rascal, he's 16 going on 17. He'll be 17 in a couple months. And his age is starting to show. So then Pearl's just left, you know, with Blitz and Allie, which she's not happy about. I'm good, Keely. Thank you. I didn't make an unboxing video, but that's okay because I only have one unboxing to do. So I could actually do it tomorrow and upload it for Thursday. See, some of these are leaves. So I don't want to color it all because there's leaves. In Blitz and Allie, they're 13. Yeah, Lisa, it's rough because you know the day's coming. And that's a good age for a husky because it's a medium-sized dog. You know, the little dogs will last a lot longer. The big dogs, like my dog, you know, we usually get 12 years. And she's 6. Who else has pets? Your pets, you understand. They're like your children. But I'm glad I took my sister-in-law's cats because they've helped. Thank you, Sydney. Yeah, you never know, Lisa. You never know. They'll surprise you because we didn't think Outsider would make it this year. And he went fast. I mean, it was like he was fine in the morning. And then the afternoon, we had an incident with him as we were walking out the door. And then we came home and it was like, nope. Me too, Keely. Okay, Grace. Yeah, Keely, I have been bitten by every Chihuahua I have come across. I will walk up to a Rottweiler. I will walk up to German Shepherds. I will walk up to Pit Bulls. I will pet them. Do not bring me near a Chihuahua. I cannot do it. Even the people that tell me, my Chihuahuas never bit anybody. They're always nice. Just, they're so sweet. Yeah, okay. They bit me. Oh, you have a blue pit? Yeah, those are nice. They're nice. I like my big dogs. I've always had German Shepherds or German Shepherd mix. I had a dog for a year that I rescued from the dog shelter, and her and I did not get along. She was a yellow lab golden retriever mix, and she did not like me. She seemed fine when I went and got her at the kennel. But her and I, no, it didn't work. So Scott found a home for her, and ended up. She was the type of dog you had to give her something to do, and so the family that took her had a daughter. I don't know. Um, she has a health issue. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. Anyways, this family had horses and they had acres, and they said that this dog never got tired, and they could understand why I had problems with her because She was a dog that had to be on the go 24/7. They said they never met a dog that never slept. And I said, yeah, it was horrible. And so they just kept her busy. And she ended up going to the college where their daughter went. And she lived in the dorm with their daughter. So it wasn't meant to be for her and I, but it was meant for me to adopt her, and I found her forever home. Okay, Crystal. That's right, Keely. Exactly. Hi, Cindy Lee. I love pit bulls. I have everyone I've come across have been big babies. And that's like the Rottweilers. Everyone I have come across has been a big baby. They think they're lap dogs. Now, my dog is not friendly. And I don't know why, because I got her at 7 weeks old and I trained her. So I don't know why she is not friendly. If you were to come to my house, I would have to put her in the crate and she will sound like she's going to tear you apart. You can go up to the crate, put your hand against it so she can sniff you. And then we leave the room. And after about 15 minutes, I can let her out of the crate and she'll act like she's your best friend. So, yeah, it's just how she is. Don't know why. But yeah, I've come across some awesome pit bulls. They're just amazing. And my last job I had, my manager was terrified of German Shepherds because she has a neighbor with one and it's nasty. And that's because of the owners. Yes, Keely, exactly. I had a neighbor down the road. He had a Rottweiler and a Shiloh Shepherd. A Shiloh Shepherd is bigger than a German Shepherd. His Rottweiler weighed 150 pounds. I sat on the couch and he curled up in my lap. Well, didn't he sat in my lap with his nose touching mine, and I swear to God, my legs fell asleep. So, yeah. And then when I went to leave his house, the Shiloh Shepherd blocked me from going out the door. They were big babies. Lisa wants a dachshund. My great grandmother had a dachshund. I liked that dog. I don't know. I don't think I want another dog. They're just, you have to be home to let them out. And this one wants to go out every couple of hours during the night. And it's like, really, my other none of my other dogs were like that. And I'll let her out at midnight because it's my normal bedtime is midnight for right now because I'm not babysitting. When I babysit, I'm usually in bed by 10. My niece's Alaskan Malamute thinks she is a lap dog. And my Maltese won't even sit in my lap just next to me. That's funny. Hi, Gail. Gail says we had a big gray shepherd that I used to hold in my lap when he was a puppy, and after he was grown, he used to try and sneak up there one paw at a time. He was huge. Aw, Gemma, thank you. That is really nice of you. Oh, no, Lisa, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Gemma. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm constantly getting up in the middle of the night because she'll cry, and if I don't let her out, she pees in the hall. It's the only place she pees in the house is the hallway. Some, oh, come on. Some people are so mean, Lisa. So the other German Shepherd Roddy I had before Daenerys, his name was Drex. And I adopted him when he was a year and a half from an animal shelter. And it was instant love between us. He was one of the best dogs we ever owned. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, getting a dog that's 1.5. But whoever raised him did an awesome job training him. He was so good. He loved everybody. If you came to the house, he thought you were there to play with him. So I know somebody said they were diamond painting. I know Lisa, she's been working on her Disney diamond painting. I started the Craftably Munchkin Elf. I didn't want to start a diamond painting because I have 2 that I'm going to do in January. But I cross stitched so much yesterday, and I said, I really, really want a diamond paint. And I couldn't start the 2 that I need to work on in January until January 1st. So I pulled out the Craftably because I've been wanting to work on a Craftably. You got a fully grown Great Dane? Oh, really, Keely? Keely says they had a park behind her neighbor's house, and that's where she found her golden retriever, found her, and she just followed me back to my house. Oh, cool, Lisa. Hi, Mrs. Coffee. I am really good, thank you. How are you? So did you watch the video yesterday on doing skin tone? I do need to practice more on doing dark skin tone. Oh, good, Barb. I hope that's helping you. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've been coloring for a few years. I kind of just do whatever and I don't think about it. Hi, But Lizzie's Crafts. How are you? Crystal's back. I got cat hair all over me and in my face. I was trying to cross stitch today, and Blitz is like, no, I want to be up on your chest and lay here. And I can't cross stitch if she's on me like that. If she's on my lap, I can, but not when she's up on my chest. So how is Mr. Coffee and Maggie and I know I'm going to say it wrong, Orion? Oh, okay, Mrs. Coffee. Lockdown is all over. Really? We didn't have lockdowns. I'm surprised, but we didn't. Orion. See, I knew I wasn't saying it right. I could see it spelled in my head, but I knew I wasn't pronouncing it right. I'm sometimes bad at pronouncing names. What is Sylvester? Oh no, Mrs. Coffee, she calls him Oreo. That's no. Oh, okay. New Year's Eve. It said celebrate Sylvester. I'm like, what is Sylvester? New Year's Eve. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. Are they doing the ball drop on New Year's Eve in New York City, just not letting people be there? I know it's on TV because I looked. Well, Mrs. Coffee, you can tell him that I had a couple of teachers that gave up trying to pronounce my name and I got called Shelly all through high school. Like, if you can say Shelly, just add the N. Yeah, there you go, Mrs. Coffee. She means that he's sweet. Oreos are sweet. Oh, no, it's not called. I have never heard it called that. No, it's just New Year's Eve. I've never heard it called that. At least not where I live. Who has plans for New Year's Eve? I have Dylan, Amber, and the boys are coming over, and they'll probably open their Christmas gifts because they had colds and didn't want me or my parents to catch the colds, so they stayed away on Christmas. So I haven't seen them in like 2 weeks. You had plans? Keely's going to call New Year's Eve Sylvester. Oh, really? Mrs. Coffee says she's going to play Uno into the new year. Kale is doing a live stream New Year's Eve. I always put it on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. I watch that, even though I don't really care for Ryan Seacrest. But it is a tradition that I'm keeping up. They still call it Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, even though there's probably a lot of people. Oh, this is the one I did the skin tone in my video yesterday. It's The Whimsical Wonders by Julia Sperry. Oh, yeah, this whole book, I'll show you some of the pages. This book, she has 3 books and a new one just came out. So now she has 4 books. So, yeah, I can do a flip through. I did this one. But I love the pictures in here. So I want to do the pirate girl, and then there's another pirate girl. But in these, it's like cardstock paper. Oh yeah, every time I do videos and I try to swatch, I mess them up all the time. I don't know what it is. I can do it without the video, but once I turn the video on, I turn into this stupid. Yeah, she now has 4 books. I love these books. So yeah, but it's cardstock. It's one-sided, so you can use markers or whatever. And oh, okay, Mrs. Coffee. And it has perforated paper, so you can take the pages out. Crystal, it is coloring. I love this. Princess and the Pea. You got a Rapunzel. Yes, it is. It's on my affiliate link. Hi, Michelle. Yep, especially if you go into like yesterday's video, I was shading in this. It'll be in that. I should have put it in the description of this video, and I didn't. Or this live stream, I mean. But yeah, I really, really like the images. The other 2 books are really cute too. And then I put the other one in my cart. It just came out in November. Oh, okay, Crystal. Yeah. There's a few colors you can't tell. There's a few you cannot tell their coloring. So, and then you have some that are horizontal in here. But yeah, the images in this are so pretty. And then you have a couple of weird ones, but that's okay. And I think I've seen this one colored up with the sweet cherries. Then you have like postcards. That's okay, Robert. Rivka does diamond painting. I'm not diamond painting. I'm staying on till 7. I'm staying on for another hour and 15 minutes. It's fine. This has been my time slot for a long time. Hi, Jeremy. How are you? I only, when I do my live streams for coloring, I only worry about who's live streaming in the coloring community. And if I live stream diamond painting, then I go around. I scheduled mine when nobody else is. So, yeah. And I don't think that's a normal time slot for Rivka anyways. I'm really, really good, thank you. I still have to watch your video. I saw that you had one says animals. I'm like, oh, I have to go watch that. I get behind on watching videos, and I've been reading or listening to books. I've been listening. I put that pencil back. I wasn't even done with it. See that? I get talking and I forget what I'm doing. Oh, okay, but Lazy Crafts. Yeah, I'm keeping this time slot. This is my normal time slot for coloring. So the diamond people want to watch Rivka, they can. And anybody that wants to leave and go watch her, that's fine. That's what we all have choices to do. Doesn't bother me any. Yes, goats are mean. I got butted by one. So I was at a petting zoo and they had the little black goats. They're so cute. And they were around wanting food. So I had fed them. And then I went to go feed these other goats. And this one goat kept bothering me for food. And I'd already fed it food. So I started ignoring it. I had my back to it. And my husband said he didn't have time to warn me. He saw the goat go up behind me, shake its head, and it rammed my butt. And I went flying on the ground. Oh, it didn't even, and the people that were around, and this is back in probably late 80s when it happened, no cell phones. But people had cameras, and everybody said, I wish I'd had my camera up for that because it was funny. Yes, you have to fight a goat. But yeah, Scott said, I didn't have any time to warn you that it was going to butt you. He was mad because I told him no more food. I was going to feed the other ones because it was being a little pig. So, yes, they can be mean. I didn't get hurt, just my pride. But yeah, I went flying. And then there was another time we were at, where were we? Up in the Adirondacks. There was a place you could walk around. It's it's not really a zoo. They didn't call it a zoo. It was more like an animal sanctuary. And they had baboons. Okay, good night, Cindy Lee. Jeremy. You can keep that up. That was funny. So we were at this like animal sanctuary. I don't remember where it was. It had to have been up in the Adirondacks. Anyways, I had my camera and there were two baboons. So I brought the camera up And I said, I'm going to take your picture. And as I brought the camera up, the male jumped the female and they were going at it. I'm like, oh my God, I did not take a picture. I could not believe it. So we walked away, and everybody around us is laughing. So we walk away. I look over 5 minutes later, and he's laying there like a person with a cigarette afterwards. Oh my God. We were dying. Like, I'm like, okay. They were just, he was just dirty. I didn't have any problems with any other animals there. They had tigers and reindeer and all kinds, and none of them did that. Your dad bought 2 goats, settled them in, went to feed them the next morning, and whoops, there were 4. Yeah, like rabbits. So, yeah, be careful when you go to take a picture of animals. You never know what they're going to do. I love my animals. Love going to the zoos. I haven't been to the zoo in a couple years, but I thought that was funny. No, all I said was, "Can I take your picture to them?" And I guess either that was a hell no, or yeah, here's a picture for you. Oh, really, Lisa? She says the safari park always seem to time it when the giraffes are at it. Yeah. So that's always been a story Scott likes to remind me about. Remember the time with the goat? And how about those baboons? Yeah, I remember. At the time, it was embarrassing. The farm I work at, a goat got loose, and I worked at a haunted trail a few years ago there, and goat got loose and went on the trail. Oh, that's funny. The goat wanted in on the action. Said, I'll scare these people. They want to be on a haunted trail. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have any other funny stories with the pets. Pearl does. My cat Pearl likes to jump up from the floor onto your shoulders. She likes to be up high, but she only does that to Scott and Justin. She's never done that to me. That she'll go directly from the floor up on their shoulders. And of course, when she does that, she digs her claws in. Hi, Linda. How are you? I don't know if I said hi to Linda already. I'm telling you, my mind is not always there. Have you ever had a pet? Yes, my dad named one of my cats. Okay, my dad is a reader. He isn't anymore, but he used to be a reader. He always had a book opened, which is how I got my name. And then the year I was born, the movie came out. Anyways, we got this little kitten, little bitty thing, and my dad named it Bethelzebar. Supposedly, Bethelzebar was a knight in whatever book my dad was reading. But can you imagine going around calling a little bitty bitty kitten, here, Bethelzebar, here, Bethelzebar, little bitty kitty. Oh no, a Pomeranian named Kojak. Oh my gosh. I always seem to name my animals after um, TV show characters or movie characters. I had a Smokey from Smokey and the Bandit, and then I had a bandit. Let's see. I had Half Pint. It was the runt of the litter, one of the cats, and I named it Half Pint from Little House on the Prairie because he always called his daughter Laura Half Pint. What else did I had? I had a Sylvester. But Lazy Crafts wants a kitty. Okay, Crystal. A beagle named Keen Farrow. Three fish called Fish Chips and Peas, and two pigs called Apple and Sauce. Yeah, what else did Molly already had her name? Oh, and my dog's name is Daenerys from Game of Thrones. I named her Daenerys from that. Ruby already had her name. Molly already had her name when I got her. Outsider was named from the movie The Outsiders because he was a stray that showed up on our doorstep, and he always acted like he was an outsider to all the other cats. He didn't fit in. And Dylan at the time had just finished reading the book for school and was watching the movie, so he named him Outsider. Oh, you're allergic? Some people are allergic to them and they still have cats. They just can't have them up by their face. What else? I had a Natasha from the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I think that's about it as far as being named. I had a tortie. I named her Bootsy, but that was because she was pretty much all black with the tortie colors, but she had looked like boots on her feet, so I called her Bootsy. And she was a talker, just like Blitz is. People see my dog's killing Jones look like he will eat your soul, but then boom, massive German Shepherd named Daisy. Yeah, I love your dogs. I love your dogs. You always have good stories about them too. The kids named her. I know. Daisy, German Shepherd, big German Shepherd. Her name's Daisy. Oh, really, Lisa? Roman after the wrestler and Baloo from the Jungle Book. I'm trying to think any other names. I've owned a lot. Scott and I have owned a lot of cats. We've been married 32 years, We've had a lot of cats. Most of our cats live to be like 16 years old, but we've had a lot. And I had a dog that was German Shepherd Wolf mix. She was my uncle's, and he lived right in a town next to a school, and she would get loose all the time. So when I moved here, he asked if I would take her, and she did not like being in the house. The colder it was outside, the better she liked it. So we made sure that she had a warm dog house, because I would bring her in and she'd want to be right back outside within 15 minutes, no matter what the weather was like. So we always made sure she had fresh bedding in her dog house, and we had her tied up, but she was let loose every day so she could run around and get her exercise. Hi, Ashley. How are you? And she lived to be 16 years old. And I had, with her, I had another German Shepherd that Scott got me for my birthday. I don't know. It had to have been like the year after we got married, because Justin wasn't even born yet. So it had to have been the year before he was born. Oh, just got home from work. Yeah, huskies like to be outside. My dad had a husky and she would take off on him. And she would go run down the road and play with the neighbor kids, especially in the winter. And my dad would drive down there to go get her, and she would pretend she did not know him. She ended up getting hit. My dad said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this dog. I can't keep her on a chain when she goes out because she'd get loose. And she did. And then I know a lady here in town, she has a husky and it knows how to unlock her door and lets itself out. So she's constantly getting it out of doggy jail. See, now that's weird, Lisa. Okay, Michelle, bye. Usually it's the other way around. Like all the dogs I have had, besides the one that liked the snow, um, they all love the snow, but not the rain, because rain hurts the raindrops hurt their ears. So, and Daenerys loves the snow. You let her out, she doesn't want to come back in. Oh, see, Mrs. Coffee said Killian can open her front door. Okay, Lisbeth, thank you for coming in. I will give them extra hugs. I can't wait to see them. It's been a couple weeks. Up, your boss needed you. Are you at work, Jeremy? It's Whimsical Wonders by Julia Speary. I didn't even realize that's what I'm coloring is this one here. But yeah, we like our animals. And we're more cat people, but I do like my dogs. But they're a lot more work because cats are very independent. If you have a litter box, you can be gone all day long. Where with a dog, if I go anywhere, we have to be home within a few hours because we have to let her out. And my cats are usually indoor cats. You're welcome, Linda. I don't like having outdoor cats just because of the road. And we have fox and coyote out here, and they like cats. So mine are indoors. It's safer. They live longer, although Outsider was 17. I love ferrets. My son Dylan and Amber had 6 ferrets. They just found a new home for them. But yeah, I got attached to the ferrets and I didn't think I would like them and I miss them. I miss the ferrets. But yeah, they're little thieves. Oh my gosh. If you're missing anything, it would be shoved down in the couch. I'd be sitting on the couch with them and they tried taking my phone. They're cute, but they are a handful. But yeah, I didn't think I would like them. And she made sure those cages that they had a huge cage for all 6 of them and it had 3 levels to it. And that cage was cleaned every morning and sometimes in the evening. She was always cleaning that cage because ferrets have an odor. So you couldn't really smell them. Jeremy, he wants you to get a walkie talkie. Did you tell him that's because you're watching YouTube instead of working? A leopard gecko. Those are cute too. I like the lizards. I'm not a big fan of snakes, but I like lizards. I wanted an iguana when I was growing up, and my dad said no. And I said, but I really want one. And he kept telling me no. He said, when you get your own place, you can have an iguana. So I said, okay. So Scott and I got this place, and I said, now I can get an iguana. And Scott's like, oh, hell no. Jeremy had ferrets growing up. Yeah, I love the ferrets. They had 2 of the ferrets, though, and they only did it to me. They would come up behind me and bite the back of my arm and then take off like a bat out of hell. It's like, why are you guys biting me? And Dylan goes, I don't know why they do that to you. They don't do it to us. And then they had a white ferret, but he didn't have the red eyes. And he liked to cuddle. He was always cuddling with me. What else did I have growing up? I had gerbils, which I didn't really care for. I had teddy bear hamsters, which I really liked. And I had a guinea pig, and I loved my guinea pig. I loved that guinea pig. It was the only one. You know how when you go in a pet store and they go running and squealing when you go to touch them? Not this one. I stuck my hand in there and it let me pet it. So I said, okay, this one's mine. Yep, Jeremy has a leopard gecko too. Indy has a frog. And he has Trapper and Mary Jane. I want to cuddle up Mary Jane. My family says I am a cat whisperer. If you tell me your cat's not friendly, I will have it friendly. Keely wants a piggy. I'm happy with my cats. They're very independent. Really, Jeremy had a potbelly pig named Arnold from Green Acres. I remember that show. That's funny. Now Jeremy has goats. An African pygmy hedgehog. Hedgehogs are so cute. They're so cute. You don't see them anymore around in the pet stores. We did for a while, and there was a pet store around here at one time. They had prairie dogs for sale. And I always thought I would like a chinchilla, but the people that have had, whenever I've talked to people that have owned them, they say that they're not the friendliest like the ferrets are. Hi Carol, how are you? Okay, I know I still have these down here to do, and I don't want to smear my paper, so what's on this? Nothing. I don't. So some a lot of times Prismas smear if you put your hand over them, so I'm just covering it up because they are a soft leaded pencil. They have a tendency to smear. Although my Pablos smeared too the one day I was using them. But yeah, I had a German Shepherd when I was growing up as a kid, and her name was Sheba. And they think she had a mini stroke, and she was 12 years old when she passed. But we lived on a lake when we owned her. Well, when we got her, we didn't, and then we moved to the lake. And she would run around on the ice in the winter, and she would make some of the ice fishermen mad because she would go around. When you're ice fishing, you have a flag, you pull it down, but when you catch a fish under the ice, the flag pops up. And so we'd be out there ice skating, and she would go over and take her nose and pop up the flags for the fishermen. She was too funny. So we'd have to yell at her, "You can't do that." She is always out on the ice with us. If we were ice skating, she'd come up behind us, grab a hold of a glove, and take off with it. Oh, really, Jeremy? You don't think she would let me? You're getting ready for your family to come home for Christmas? Yeah, Carol, I didn't get to see my grandkids either on Christmas because they all had colds. So they're coming here New Year's Eve. And so all their presents are still sitting here. So they'll get their presents. And they always come here every year for New Year's Eve. Because they only live 6 minutes away, so they don't have far to go. So they'll stay till about 10 o'clock at night. And when the boys are starting to get antsy, they'll go home. But we usually have a lot of food. Jeremy says she's a killer cat. She's not a snuggler. She is a killer. I don't know. I've been told that with some of my friends' cats, and they couldn't get over that their cat would snuggle with me because they don't snuggle with anybody else. So my family tells everybody that I'm a cat whisperer. I've taken in feral cats. I got scratched horribly by a feral cat trying to catch it. And I caught it, and I had the cat carrier ready. But by the time I got it in the cat carrier, my arms were a mess. So I had to wash my arms really good and all that. And within like 4 hours, I had that cat in my lap. Yep. Wasn't mine. I ended up giving it to my friend's son for his birthday because I rescued two of them. They were from the same litter. And so the one let me pick it up, but the other one fought me tooth and nail, and yeah. So it did a number on my arms, but I don't give up. And I had it in my lap within like 4 hours. Really, Mrs. Coffee? Yeah, cats can stare at you judging. Yeah, they can. They're sneaky little things. And sometimes I'm wondering what my cats are thinking when they're just sitting there staring at me. It's like, what? A dog's like, just rub my belly. And my parents had gotten a kitten right around the time I was getting ready to move out. I had gotten engaged to Scott, and we were looking to buy a place, and she slept with me every night. Well, I guess she was upset that I had moved out, and she must have blamed Scott because she would go after him. A sphinx? Sphinx? So one day my husband and my dad also are deer hunters. My dad used to, he doesn't anymore. So Scott had gone over there to go hunting, and he had called me. He had gone back to their house to get warmed up. And while I was on the phone with him, my parents' cat attacked him. And he's like, I didn't even do anything to her. And she wasn't that type of cat. Hi, Joey. How are you? So, yeah, cats they are different creatures, that's for sure. They think that she blamed him for my leaving the house. I think I need a sip of my tea. It's probably cold by now. Oh, I never took the tea bag out. It's been sitting here for an hour. That tea is going to be really strong. And it's cold, getting cold. Oh, no. She must have had something wrong with her Keely. She probably had something wrong with it. We raised baby raccoons when I was just a little girl. My dad and my uncles were out hunting, and the mama raccoon was dead. So they brought the baby raccoons home, and they purr like a cat. And I remember feeding them with baby doll bottles. Now they probably have smaller bottles, but back then they used baby doll bottles. Yeah, she could have had anxiety. Mary Jane's mom was a feral cat. That's where she gets her crazy from. But she's such a pretty cat. I think it's funny. Trapper thinks he can mess with her. She's like, nope, not having it. Daenerys does that with my cats, especially the new ones I have. She sticks her nose on their butt and then they turn around and they swat her one. The only one she's allowed to do anything she wants is Pearl, because Pearl and her are like best friends. Or at least they used to, because Pearl doesn't really have anything to do with her anymore either. Are you guys getting tired of me coloring the same thing? There's a lot of flowers here. A lot of flowers. Now you keep Mary Jane in the house, right? She's not allowed outside. She an indoor cat. Thank you, Keely. Yeah, it's not even close to being done. I'm working on the second color right now. Getting tired again. I almost fell asleep. I said, if I fall asleep, I'll forget to do my live stream. I had forgotten to schedule it until like 15 minutes before I was going live. I'm like, oh, I got to schedule this. I won't be doing a live stream Thursday for diamond painting because it's New Year's Eve and Dylan, Amber, and the boys will be here. So unless there's a reason that they can't come over, they're sick or something again. If they're sick again or whatever, I'll do my live stream normally, but I don't plan on it. And I didn't know if people were live streaming New Year's Eve, if there's anything special going on. I'm not. If somebody said Kale is. We don't go anywhere just because Scott doesn't want to be out driving around with the drunks out on the road. We don't ever go anywheres. We used to go to a friend's house, but they only live like 5 minutes away. But no, not anymore. Oh, Lizzie is too. Okay, Lizzie's gems. Yep. So we'll do that New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day is when I take down the tree and I undecorate the house. The only thing I do leave up is my snowmen because they're for winter. And so I leave up my snowmen for all of winter. Anything that has to do with winter just stays up for the winter. Oh, yeah. Our town does fireworks, and we've done that a few times. They go off at like 9:30. We've done that in the past, but um, we don't go anywheres anymore. Now I have snacks in the house, and Justin's working. But yeah, I'll be taking down my tree New Year's Day while I watch the Tournament of Roses parade, and that is on because I looked, and it is on. But I'm ready for this year to be over. Needs to go. Bye. Bye bye. Go away. Next year needs to be better. I miss seeing my friends. I have not seen Catherine in a year. I haven't seen my friend Kathy and Kim since February. So we used to all get together and color. So the only place I've been to is my parents. I go to my parents, I get my nails done every 2 weeks, and I go grocery shopping once a month. That's all. And sometimes I go to Dillon's. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be with the corona either, but I think it'll get better. It's just going to take a while to get better. And I just hit my mouse. Don't forget, if you want to watch planners, I will be in Crystal's live stream at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, along with Tia, which is why I now have StreamYard. I like the StreamYard. I just don't know how I can go in, and I think I can go in OBS and zoom in that way before I go in. Oh, there's a new strain now. That figures. That figures. I kind of stay away from the news. I don't watch a lot of news just because they don't tell us the whole thing and they lie, and the media is horrible. So I'm not one to watch the news. And I definitely don't believe 95% of what I see on Facebook. No, I don't panic too much either. I mean, I worry, but I don't panic. I just am staying safe by not going places. And my mom, she's been sick for a couple months now, but she doesn't have COVID. They told her she has asthma, and she sounded horrible on Thanksgiving when we were over there. So my sister and I yelled at her that she needs to get to the doctor. So she did message me today and said that she went, and they've got her on some more better inhaler. So she said that When she's feeling better, she'll call me, but she gets out of breath when she's talking. But yeah, she was tested a while ago for COVID and they, nope, don't have it. You have asthma now. And she did. She sounded horrible. You could hear her wheezing. Lonely times ahead. The new variant of COVID has been identified in Colorado. Really? Oh, nice. It's where my friend Lisa lives. She used to come into my live streams, but her parents' health is not that great, so she's too busy taking care of them now. And she came and stayed with me for a week 2 years ago. We had a good time. We took her to a art supply store. Yeah, your Nana's 97. Yep. Hi, Sherry. How are you? My stomach says it's dinner time. We have 30 more minutes, but it says it's dinner time. We're just having leftovers. I did a roast 2 days ago and I have a couple pieces of that left. And I made meatloaf last night and there's about half of that left, unless Scott got into it. I know he was eating earlier. I would like some more meatloaf and toss salad. So that's what's for dinner. My favorite thing to cook. Oh no, Lisa Bradley, my friend Lisa. Oh, your grandmother. You're talking about your Nana. My favorite thing to cook. I like to do my lasagna. And I make a ham and noodle casserole, but I don't make it very often because it's so good I'll eat the whole pan. Yeah. And when Lisa was here, I made her the ham and noodle casserole and she loved it, so she makes it. And when she was here, she made me a chicken and curry bake and it was so good. So I make that once in a while, but I think my favorite is lasagna and then the ham and noodle casserole. And I used to make by scratch a really good hamburger stroganoff, and I can't find my recipe anymore. So I kind of have to play it on what I'm trying to remember what was in it. But my husband likes the hamburger stroganoff through Hamburger Helper, and he says that it's pretty close to mine. I do remember that when I brown the ground beef, I have mushrooms and garlic. And then I add in, I know I add in sour cream. And you pour it over the noodles. And I think that's all that was in it. I don't remember because, like I said, I lost the recipe. And I don't know how I lost it. No, I don't have Instapot. I don't have the Instapot. I do have a crock pot, and I use that a lot, but I don't have the Instapot. But I do use my crock pot a lot. And Scott likes my meatloaf. Oh, Instagram. Yes, I have an Instagram. Hold on, I'll send you the link. The link is not in my description. Yes, it's right here. Why isn't... Oh, hold on. Here it is. Where'd it go? There's my Instagram. Dog must be leaving the room. I heard the door creaking. That's okay. No need to apologize. When you said Insta, I thought you meant Instapot. Yep. And I have another Instagram also for my planners. So I have two separate Instagram accounts. I have two separate Facebook. So if you send me a friend request on one of them, I won't accept, because that is for my friends and family. That's for my face-to-face friends, like my classmates and my family. And then I have the one that's for my hobbies. It was easier that way. I mean, some of my coloring friends are on my regular one because at the time I started becoming their friends, I didn't have a hobby Facebook account, but now I do. So. Yep. Just trying to keep my hobbies separate. My coloring and diamond painting friends separate. I'm running out of things to talk about. I can tell I'm getting tired. And I got to go in Crystal's live at 8:30. What time is it now? 6:37. So yeah, we have 20 minutes. This way I don't do too many whipping chats anymore like I used to. I don't have much to talk about. I don't go anywheres. Although this morning I did talk about the book. So, and I haven't gone back to read any comments. But I know people are asking me to talk about the books I'm reading more. Oh, really, Lisa? Yeah. She looks so cute at Christmas. Her little Christmas outfit. Now she needs to grow some hair. She needs to grow some hair. She's so cute, though. She always seems like she's a happy-go-lucky little girl. So funny, you wear glasses or you change the color of your hair, or men shave or they grow beards or mustaches, and children are like, no, that's not my parent. Oh, she does have quite a lot. It doesn't look like it in her pictures, though. She looks like she doesn't have any hair. It's gotten curly. She's so cute. I wanted to send her some books for Christmas, but I had to, Scott said no spending. So I didn't get any of my friends any gifts this year. Maybe next year. As I went on Book Depository to look at children's books, and I put a couple in my cart, but I couldn't get her anything. I'm on a no buy. I did get he did give me the Amazon gift card, so that's how I was able to get the colored pencils and the planner caddy. It's a diaper caddy, but I know, but I love getting kids books. I like buying books for kids. Reading is important. It's an important part of my life, and it's good for kids to read. My boys had to read every day, and especially if they wanted to play video games, they had to read, or they didn't get their video games. I was a mean mommy. It's like the grandsons. I tell them if you want to play video games, you got to do something else too. Carson, he's in first grade, so I've got him reading some books. I bought him some of those I can read now. They're like level ones and two. So they're sitting here. I bought them last year for him. Last year, the beginning of this year. I think some of them I bought last year because I knew he'd need them. Oh, she's got a whole bookshelf of books. Good. Yep. Read to her all the time. Read to her every day. She will appreciate books. And in fact, when my PC is working, although I do have my CD players hooked up again, he likes the audiobooks as well. I have some children's books and audiobooks, so you get the book plus the CD, and so you can read along with it, and he thought that was pretty neat. So he has a couple of those sitting here. They don't have a CD player. Dylan does everything, digital, but I have the CD player here, and he thinks that's pretty cool. And I'm always reading, so they're used to me always reading. And Dylan likes to read, only he reads on his phone. He has a Kindle. But yeah, Dylan likes to read. Hi, Rose. How are you? So I'm reading The Princess and the Rogue today by Kate Bateman, I think is the author. And I think I'm almost 50% through the book. So when I'm done here, I'm probably going to listen to some more and cross stitch before I go into Crystal's live stream. But yeah, I'm enjoying my books. And I do want to read more next year. Any autobiography books? No, I don't really read autobiography. Hi, Danielle. How are you? I do have Michael J. Fox's new book. Hi, Robin. My mom just let me borrow that, and I'm probably going to read that in a couple of weeks. And she wants it back when I'm done with it. She said it's very, very good. It's his newest book. Because he wrote one when he first found out he had what? What is it? He has MS? What? I forget what he has. So, yeah. Because I read the first book that he wrote years ago, and now this one just came out, and my mom let me borrow it. So I'm going to get to that in the next couple of weeks, but she wants that back. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Danielle. Parkinson's. Thank you. That's right. He has Parkinson's. I didn't think it was MS, but I couldn't remember what it was. Hi, Mystical. How are you? Yeah, Parkinson's. So I did read his first book when it first came out, but this one just came out and my mom says it's really, really good. But yeah, she wants it back when I'm done. So I'll probably read that in a couple weeks. Because I liked him in Family Ties and Back to the Future movies. And his wife has stood by him. They met on Family Ties. Oh, yeah, and Teen Wolf. Yep, forgot about that. Who else came in? Christy. Hi, Christy. How are you? You guys are all coming in, and I'll be leaving in like 15 minutes. So I am liking StreamYard. So I'm glad I got this. And oh my gosh, Robin, when you're having a good day, you're gonna have to use StreamYard, and I'll invite you in once I learn how to do that. Oh yeah, he was a doctor in one film, Lisa. I saw that too. I saw that also. And we can talk books to everybody. Robin and I read some of the same books, but she also reads some others that I don't. How many hours away is the planner live? Okay, well, it's almost 7 here. In about an hour and a half. And it's on Crystal's channel. We'll be live on Crystal's channel with Tia. And I'm going to help them set them up or whatever questions they have. It'll be fun. You did, Robin. You finished it. I know, Mystically was cute. Christy's planner is coming on Thursday. So what did you buy, Christy, for a planner? And what are you going to use yours for? Because everybody has different reasons that they get a planner. Okay, so Robin just sent me a picture. This is Seaside Dreams. She just finished it. Let me go in here. Get that. Isn't that pretty? I ordered this from Dreamer Design, so I'm waiting for that to come in. Lisa Bradley I know I've been watching you work on this. This is going to be hard to show. Will it go sideways? No. Lisa Bradley's working on this Disney one. Look at that. That's so pretty. That is huge. That is huge. We got any more coming in? guys can send me pictures. We can share. We can share. Yep, it's a Chuck Pinson. You ordered a frame for it already? That'll be pretty. I know mine's hanging up. The Chuck Pinson I did is hanging up, sledding to town. And we used a staple gun for now, but I will get a frame for it. It's going to stay up all winter because it's not a Christmas, it's a winter. So I am going to leave mine up all winter long, but I will get a frame for it. You got over halfway done on it. So who's looking forward to diamond painting the lawns and color lawns for next year? And what are you looking forward to? I still have to post mine on Instagram. I got a few coming up. Plus I have one starting in April, another diamond painting the lawn. But I like to have my diamond paintings for a couple months because there's so many collabs and diamond painting the lawns that it gives people time to work on them. Plus, if you're like me, you own more of the larger ones than you do of the snack size. That it's easier if you have them for a couple of months. Okay. I know I just saw something. Robin sent a picture. This is oh yeah. This is Sitars from Diamond Art Club. Hold on. It's that purple leopard. So Robin has started that. Yeah. So when is the next Chuck-a-lon? I think I wrote it down, but I'm not positive. I think the difference between a diamond painting along and a collab is when you have like two people that are working on the same diamond painting and they're doing it together, like a buddy color. I think that's what a collab is. And I will be having one next year. But until the person and she asked me if I would do a collab with her, and I said absolutely. And I'm not saying anything anymore until further along. And then, yeah. So I think that's a different. You think it's in March? Yeah, see, I have another Chuck coming from Dreamers Designs, and I already have one that's for my sister. And my mom said that when she mentioned diamond painting to my sister, she said that she'd rather get them as gifts, but she doesn't want to do it. So the one I bought my sister, I'll probably end up doing it for her. And then it'll be a gift for next year. As I got her the outdoor one with the camping, Share the Outdoors, I think it's called. The one with Mad Kitty is hashtag AliceAlon, probably AliceAlon 2020. And that runs from January 1st through March 31st for anything that has to do with Alice in Wonderland, coloring and diamond painting. Hashtag AliceAlon 2020. And so when you and Fashan and I start that, we don't have to finish it by a certain date, except I do want mine done by March 31st. Hi, Debbie. What are you doing for the first time? Are you diamond painting? Are you planning? 2021. Sorry, Kim. Yep. Alice Salon 2021. Sorry. That'll take a while to get used to saying 2021. I just have to put it up on Instagram. So I have that going on, and then all year long I'm doing a PDF along for coloring, and it's for the whole year. So pull out your PDFs, because if you're like me, we have a whole bunch. And then I'm doing a cross stitch one for the whole year that is it's a Hade. Oh, it does it does qualify for Disney Fundle 21, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm doing that one too, Robin. I'm doing that Cheshire Cat also. And I forgot who I'm doing. Am I doing that one with Lisa Bradley? I don't remember. Or maybe it was Fashan. Might be Fashan and I were talking about it. Yeah, I think so. I plan on doing that one too. I have a lot of Alice's. The thing is, though, I have some from Treasure Studios Art too, and I really, really want to do one of those. Yep, I knew we were doing Dragon Z. So it must have been for Sean and I were talking about that Cheshire Cat one. But I know I had it all written down what I wanted to do. So I'm all set up in January for Buddy Colors. I need to start getting set up for February. So yeah, I'm doing Mad Kitty from DAC in January. I want to finish that in January. In February, I want to do the Cheshire Cat I have from Treasure Studios Art. And then in March, I have written down Into Wonderland, but I might change my mind and do Lose Something instead. And then January, I'm also doing Rainbow Little Dragon Z for the dragons that Lisa Bradley's doing. And then there's a dragon along in February with someone else, and I'm doing Flight of the Fireflies for that. Okay, Robin, we can do that too. So those are what I plan on. Now, whether I change my mind, that's another thing altogether. But I am working from my stash without buying any more unless I absolutely have to have something. I am also buying one, though, in January. Crafting Journey on her Facebook group will have signups for mystery diamond painting, and I'm getting in on that. I told Scott about it, and he said, that sounds like fun. I said, yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like. And I said, I really, really would like to do that mystery diamond painting. And so signups are in January, and I think she said we're starting it in March because that'll give us time to get our paintings in. Kim, I think so. buddy colors. Kim, I don't have you down for a buddy color in January. I have Colorful Colorist, Angelina, which is Dream Cloud 51. I have Lavella, I have Lisa Bradley, and I have Crafting Journey. I don't have you down. Who's doing the Dragon-a-lon? Lisa Bradley's doing it for January on her Facebook group. And the other Dragon-a-lon is in February. And that's with Mystery of Diamonds and DP Addiction Adventures. Mystical says, I do what I want. There you go. I usually do too. I do what I want, but I don't have money coming in, so otherwise he wouldn't care. But I'm going to say goodbye at 7 o'clock, and I'm hungry. I've been on for 2 hours. And thank you guys so much for watching. I am so glad that this worked with StreamYard. Lisa's messaging me. I think that counts as an Alice Salon, absolutely. Because I saw this on TSA the other day, and I'm like, oh my God, I think that's the mouse. I count that as an Alice Salon. I do believe so. So yes, I would do that as an Alice Salon. It looks like they're at the tea party. I know, I want that one too. But that is it today. If you want to just see Tia, Crystal, and I having a good time, we're doing a planner live stream in an hour and a half. And it will be on Crystal's channel, not mine. But I will be there. So, no live stream Thursday. It's New Year's Eve. I won't be available, but I will be available Sunday night again for Adult Mad Labs. So thank you all for watching. What is the name of the channel? Hold on, let me find it. Crystal's Crafty Creations. Let me see if I can find her. I think, let me look. I think she scheduled it, so I'm looking. Okay, Crystal's Crafty Creations. Hold on, I will get you to her channel. And here we go. So that is the link for Crystal's channel. And we will be live in an hour and a half. So you all have a great night, and maybe I will see you over in Crystal's channel. Love you guys. Bye-bye.